Execute this today. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to What's Your Now, day 3072. Today we're talking about E in the super framework, which stands for execute. We're going to execute the plan, follow the path that we set up yesterday to grow and scale our life or to grow and scale our business. Whatever you happen to be working on, it's up to you. Well, we talked about what secret things we want to add or do to movement in order to make it enjoyable. Talk about the why, knowing your why do you want to do a certain thing. We should ask ourselves why we want to do anything that's important to us. Because if we're not honest with ourselves, if we don't have enough motivation to get our own rearing gear, we're certainly not going to be able to motivate anyone else to do anything. And guess what? We can't anyway. Motivation comes totally from within us. And so whether you're a self-starter or not is determined by you. You decide if that's your identity. You decide if you're a person that moves and is going to take action. That's your identity. Guess what? Any of us can change that whenever we decide to. Cool thing about being human, we have all kinds of powers that we don't even know about because we've been beat down and haven't tapped into them for a long, long time. So we talked about that. Working on, I'm in a coaching program, so I'm doing a lot of stretching my comfort zone and being on the edge of my comfort zone and jumping out. And I talked about the different ways, and we'll talk about the different ways always to get myself to take action and move. One of them is revisiting my why. Why do I want this? Why am I in this program? Why did I say yes? Because some days I'm like, why the heck did I say yes to this? Week before last, I was on like 30 some hours of calls for that coaching community, that coaching group. And it was like, oh my gosh, how can I do this and still keep moving forward and do my own things, right? Plus, be part of my family. I want to do that too. We have to always balance our competing priorities and our different priorities. Sometimes family's first, sometimes business first, sometimes personal development is first. It depends on what I'm working on, what my objectives are, just like it does for you. So we talk about how to get ourselves to do that. And, I do ready, set, go, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, whatever works. And I don't have to use that on myself very often, but like everybody else, sometimes I do. We're also talking about today how to add curiosity, fun, excitement, joy, gratitude, love, all the positive emotions into the thing that we want to do, into the identity that we are actually the biggest possible best version of ourselves so that we can start living that today. The sooner the better, right? If we adopt the identity of the person we want to be, it's inevitable that we become that person. Because if we identify with it, that means we start doing the things, behaving the way, thinking the thoughts that version of ourselves would do, be, and have. All right, I'm getting woo-woo now. So what else is going on? Brand new week of the 4th of July, I believe. I'd have to look at my calendar. That's terrible, isn't it? All right. If I can help you in any way, please reach out and ask. I've got lots of projects going on. It's why my brain's a little discombobulated. That's what I'm here for. Sometimes we just need a sounding board. We need somebody that will say, listen to us. And we don't always have that circle of friends around us. So I like to offer to be that person if you need somebody to bounce an idea off of, somebody to ask a question. Now, if you contact me and ask me a question that you obviously have not even tried to find an answer to, if you haven't at least, looked online, asked the chat GPT, phoned a friend, done something, I'm going to send you back to do one thing before you ask me the question. I'm not going to answer it for you because the power is in you right now. It always has been. It always will be. But a lot of us have a hard time. I'm not one of them, I don't think. I used to maybe be, but I'm not now. Taking action, taking responsibility for ourselves, actually doing the things that move us ahead. Your life is your journey, and you have to choose how you're going to experience it. Nobody can do that for you. All right. Have an awesome day. See you tomorrow. Bye.